When the fall comes around, I have a weak spot for the pumpkin cream cold brew. I think I went through a phase once where I had one like every day for a month, and when I looked at how much I had spent, I was shocked. I mean, that's just too much money for coffee. And not to mention, it's a huge waste of plastic. But when I tried making it at home, all of the recipes that I tried did not taste anything like the real deal. So I experimented and I came up with one that I think tastes even better than the one from Starbucks. And also, all of the recipes were to make one pumpkin cream cold brew, which I just didn't think was practical to make every morning at home. I mean, you have all of these ingredients and you're having to measure out teaspoons and tablespoons of things. And it just doesn't work for someone who's trying to quickly make a coffee and get out the door on your way to work. So I came up with a solution to this problem, and I'm going to share that with you today. So here I have a cup of medium roast coffee, and in goes some water, and then I'm gonna give it a stir and put it in the fridge for about 24 hours. Okay, now that the cold brew is done, I'm just going to quickly strain it with a cheesecloth, and then it goes back into the pitcher where I can easily pour myself some cold brew for the rest of the week. Okay, now's the time to look away if you don't want to find out that this is basically dessert. For the pumpkin cream cold foam, I'm going in with 3/4 cup of heavy cream, a half cup of pumpkin puree, a half cup of condensed milk. By the way, I tried this with as few ingredients as possible. You really do need the condensed milk for the texture and flavor. Next, a 1/4 cup of 2% milk. This makes the consistency more pourable. And now 5 tablespoons of simple syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice, and finally a generous pinch of salt. Now to mix this, I'm putting the lid on and I'm giving it a shake. And actually, if you want to stop here, you can. It tastes great. But if you want the foam that sits on top of the cold brew like it does at Starbucks, you can add a bit to a blender each morning. You can use a full-size blender, but mine's a bit large, which technically works, but something a bit smaller is best, maybe like a NutriBullet. I don't have one, so I tried out my hand blender and that worked pretty well. Now, technically this cold brew is a concentrate, so you can adjust it based on your liking. Here I'm doing about 3/4 cup of the cold brew to 1/4 cup water. And now for the best part, the foam. And finally some extra pumpkin spice on top. Alright, so if you like this video, then I'm guessing that you like sweet treats, so be sure to check out my recent video on how to make a really good banana bread.